CHSNE for giving us this year's Sojourner Award. We are grateful for the recognition and accept it with due humility. When I think about the word sojourner, what comes to mind is my grandfather and Selena's and my parents. My grandfather came to America as a paper son in the late 1800s. I can only imagine the hardship he endured amidst the anti-Chinese environment at the time. Our parents immigrated in the 1950s and 1960s with no money but loads of travel debt. And in the ensuing decades, paved a path for us and our children to a better life. Now, they were the trailblazers, and they were the true sojourners. I also want to dedicate this award to the late Professor Tanya Lee, which you have heard a lot about. A teacher, a mentor, and a dear friend. Tanya was a tireless advocate for our community for decades. I first met Tanya working on his total studio course to develop a master plan for Chinatown in the mid-1970s. That early encounter had turned into a lifelong association. In thinking about the history of our community, I have been a member of it for over 50 years. During that time, I witnessed many changes. We were concerned about the negative impact of the combat zone, the demise of the garment industry that provided jobs and health insurance to many workers of our community. Institutional encroachment on our residential and commercial space, in the gentrification and residential displacements in the Chinatown and Southfield neighborhoods. While the combat zone is gone and the garment industry is no longer, many of the challenges continue to exist and new ones have emerged. Witness the anti-Asian violence and rhetoric connected to the pandemic and geopolitical issues. There's much work to do. But amid challenges, there are also notable wins. I could not have imagined decades ago the historic election of an Asian American mayor in the city of Boston. And that is, as we all know, our beloved and respected Mayor Wu. I always get stuck. So we celebrate the folks and the work of CHSNE. Their decades-long work in researching, documenting, and disseminating a collective history. The big wheel of history continues to turn only through the learning of the past as an immigrant community that we gain an understanding of the present and help us chart and shape our future. And CHSNE is a crucial resource to help us bring about positive changes in the Chinese American community in the decades to come. Have a wonderful celebration. And now Selena will share a couple words with us. Thank you.